Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Football History Devlog number 3. Today we're going to look at some things like the roster, how our rosters are going to be made up in the game. Basically what you're looking at here is a prototype of how our rosters will be laid out. This is where you would enter in the data to actually be in the roster. And so with this, you can go in and if you want to play a college version of the game, you can actually do that. But if you want to play pro, then you'd label your player pro. If not, you just label them whatever they are as far as college goes, and because it's American football. And then you would go in here and then put in their uniform number, first name, last name, position, age, and then down here you actually put in their school, what level of experience they have. If they maybe a first year player or something like that as well. And then you get in here and you look at the ratings of the player, and you can put those in here. Even if you make these all a 10, that doesn't guarantee that your player is going to be performing at a high level all the time, because we have built in some things in the game to prevent people from having super players or anything like that. And so basically that's what you do. You'll go in and rate your players and everything. And this is good for actually creating players from the past and stuff like that. You can actually go through and rate the players however you see fit from the past. You'll be able to put their photo in here, and that'll show up into the roster menu as well. And then so the roster menu will be pretty much just an Excel version of it, but we will have a UI for this, and these are the things that are going to be in the roster. After you put that data in, it'll appear in the roster here. You'll have obviously a picture of the player, the uniform number, and all that other stuff, and then all their ratings and everything, and their overall rating here. And that's basically how that will pan out as far as that goes. I just wanted to say here that football history is just to let you know what it actually is. Some people have asked about that. Football history is it's a historical based game with playing players from different eras. But the main thing with football history is that it is a game where you can actually it's a statistical based strategy game is what it is. And I'll just boot up one of these versions here. And for those of you who've never seen this game, it's basically a statistical-based tactical football game, American football game, that you'll be able to play. And we're still working on that UI, by the way, so we'll have that done. But you'll be able to play this game just like a coaching game. And as you can see here, we have our this is a version with old school players in it. You'll be able to put old school and new school teams in here. You'll be able to create your own teams with your own uniforms and everything like that. And you'll be able to run plays. We have a UI up here where you hit the football. We're going to have one for the defense as well when you're playing defense. But you hit the football there, and then we're going to have thumbnails in here for each play. But this is our demo version right now. And then you'll call a play, basically, and again, we're not gonna have these load screens in there, but you'll be able to call a play. You have different camera angles that you have. You got 10 actually. I know I said in my last video it was like 9, but we have 10 different camera angles. You have your traditional view there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is the 10th. These camera angles, actually you have a free floating camera that you can move this around the field as well. You're not limited to just those camera angles. But if you want to play in let's say a broadcast view or something like that, you can do that. Zoom these guys in, zoom it out, move the camera wherever you want to run a play, and then you just go ahead and run. So as you can see, you can run a play here, and then just go ahead and then if you hit the S key, you can slow it down too. So we've mapped some of these keys to the to different keys on the keyboard, and we'll give you guys a mapping of where those keys are, and that's really to save screen real estate. We're going to have also weather effects in here, where snow will accumulate on the field. You'll have rain, fog, and things like that. We're going to have a crowd in here. I know in some of the other versions of our builds we had a crowd put in, but we'll be able to, we're going to put those crowds in there as we get going. You're going to have different stadiums and all of that stuff too. And this 2D button here is not going to be there. So we're getting rid of things. We're adding things so we can get ready for our launch this year, this fall in 2023. And we are really working hard to get things kind of optimized right now. We do have some issues with the way it runs. Sometimes it freezes, and so we're actually working on the optimization of the game, so we're going to get there with that as well. And so basically that's what football history is. It's a tactical strategy game with graphics, as you can see here, with 3D graphics. And I've always wanted to make a game like this. It's not a game where you control the player or anything like that. You're using strategy to win games. We're going to have it set up where you're going to have championship games and all that stuff, and playoffs, and all kinds of things you'll be able to do here. You'll also have full customization of your teams too, so you'll be able to customize these teams. Right here, this is an old school 1920s type team, but you'll be able to have customized teams from 2023, 2022, things like that. So you'll have that in there as well. So just wanted to give you guys an update on where we are. We'll come back with another update and let you guys know how things are going. But I'm really excited about what we're doing with this game and where it's going. And for those of you who like games like let's say Stratomatic and Apple Football and stuff like that are statistical heavy, you're going to love this game, because we're going to build a lot of statistical elements in here that you'll like, that those games have. But you also have the visual here, which is what I like. So you'll have the visual, and you'll have the atmosphere and the full football experience from as far back as 1920 and to as early as 2023. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe to the channel and support us. And I think this is going to be a great game for a lot of you guys out there that love this type of football. And we're looking forward to bringing it to you. Take care.